So does this really mean that the entire value chain process has been disrupted? Is this a disruptive amendment in terms of how the sector is okay, before this bill, how the sector was before constituted, in terms of, you know that of course you have the government operating in some parts of the sector, you know that interventions from even the government have gone into the sector, as well as even from the World Bank, for example, and all of that. So how disruptive is this process to the entire value chain?
Well, it depends on how you look at it, and great question, by the way. It could be seen as disruptive, and it could be seen as decentralizing in a positive way the sector. Now, disruptive from the perspective that we had a single electricity market that we ran. Well, some people say we don't have an electricity market, but regardless, we had a market.
I think it's a market, still a market.
It's still a market, no matter how functional it is. We had a single electricity market run by the federal government and managed or regulated by NERC, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. We had a single electricity law, an extant law, the Electric Power Sector Reform Act, that obviously gave birth to the regulatory structures and then the commercial structures. We had NEPA that was unbundled to PHCN and then privatized. Now, these were entities controlled at the federal level. Now, what this alteration does is that it then creates a subnational electricity market. 36 subnational electricity markets, in addition to what you already have. Now, that could be seen as disruptive. But I wouldn't look at it as disruptive per se, to the extent that if we get things right first, or if we do the very things that we need to do now, it will not be disruptive. It would actually build on what we have. Just to expatiate, we're now transitioning from a single electricity market to a federal electricity market and subnational electricity markets. That would require a lot of harmonization, a lot of, in fact, we need to rewrite the framework again that we have to make sure that these two markets function effectively. Without doing that, it can be disruptive. If you don't get the steps right, it can be disruptive. The second is that nothing changes for now. The only thing that starts to change is when a state makes the law. Yeah. Without the law, nothing changes. So